So hopefully you're seeing there's a lot of different paths to get between these different groups of equations. I have certain paths that I like to follow that are faster, but if you're getting the same answers, then you're okay. We've actually also already solved these, but this is good practice to make sure you can think like where you're headed with something. So the first thing I'm going to use is I'm going to do pH with the negative log of that 6.62 times 10 to the minus third number. And then once I have the pH, I'll subtract it from 14, that's pH, to get POH. So that'll get me straight to 2 of the 3 numbers. And then I can either at that point do 10 to the negative POH, or I can go back and use 1 times 10 to the minus pH. But since I'll already have this in my calculator, I'll probably just do that path. So for some of these, in order to save time, using what you have in your calculator is the easiest thing to do. So I'm going to do negative log of 6.62 e to the negative third. So that gives me 2.18 and some other digits. I'm just keeping extra digits in because my calculator is keeping them in. I'm going to go on to the next one, 14 minus second answer. So that gives me 11.82. And then I'm going to do 10 raised to the negative answer. And then that gives me my OH concentration. So for me, I feel like that's the easiest path, but you might think one of the easier paths is using like 1 times 10 to the minus 14th and go in that direction. So this next one, I'm going to have to go to POH and then pH and then H3O plus. So to do POH, that's the negative log one, and then this one is going to be 14 minus, and then this will be 10 to the negative pH. So negative log of 6.62 e to the negative third gives me I looked at the wrong one. I was like, that looks really familiar. 11th. There we go. Gives me 10.179 and then 14 minus gives me 3.82, and then 10 raised to the negative, and again, I'm just going to use the answer, gives me 1.510. I really like using that answer function that's available on most calculators. Like it keys in your most recent like solution, and you don't have to do all the extra typing with it. And it keeps all those sig figs too, so you don't have any rounding errors or anything like that. I guess that would have been 1, 1.